Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the podcast is
Welcome.
about to begin.
Do I have to dance like that?
It's the podcast.
You guys
with
should
Shay and
really see this
Colette.
right now.
Yeah, it's the podcast with Shay and Colette.
And Colette.
Shay and Colette. It's the podcast. Yeah, it's the podcast. Yeah. Come on,
Yeah.
dude, drop me a beat.
I'm trying. I don't know.
Drop me a freaking beat, bro. You gotta drop me a line.
I was
sucker.
not prepared. I did not know that we were going to do a
It's the
hip hop
podcast.
routine before the podcast. I didn't get that memo.
We need to get an intro song. I just had to come up with something on the
I
spot
like
right
that
there.
one. That was pretty good.
Hello, everybody. Here we are at the podcast.
We're back.
When the kids go to sleep. This is interesting because this is the first podcast that we have done after we have seen some of the comments on our podcast.
Yes.
Because the first, how many we did like 3 before we even put any up, and so we didn't know like how it was gonna do, if you guys were gonna like it.
Yeah, it's always like, oh, is this going to be fun to people or not? Because it's fun for us. We enjoy it, but is it going to be lame to you guys? I don't know. What do you think?
Why are we ghosts when we're worried? We're like, ooh. That's what ghosts sound like. So
How
yes,
do you know? When have you seen
thank
a
you
ghost?
to that Nike pre-roll that's playing right now. Thank you to the 21,000 of you who have subscribed to When the Kids Go
We
to
love
Sleep
you.
on YouTube. We appreciate it. The iTunes is going to be up hopefully soon because a lot of the comments that you guys are saying is, I mean, you're not going to really watch this video. We're going to put them on YouTube because some people maybe not have an iTunes or whatever. If you want to watch these on YouTube and see our faces, like you can see us, we have faces.
You should actually watch this one on YouTube because Shay's dance was amazing.
But we also want to give you the option to be able to listen to it in your car, or maybe you're jogging right now. Maybe you're jogging right now. What part in the run you're, that's what you will do. Like some people want to listen to it while they're cleaning or jogging or whatever they're doing.
Or whatnot. Or in the car because people in LA have to be in their cars a lot.
Traffic.
So.
Oh my goodness. You can download your podcast and listen to it on the go.
Yes,
It's so
you can.
convenient.
Oh my goodness.
So we're gonna have those on iTunes ASAP. I don't know. Allison's working on it where like you have to link it to the website and then it goes into iTunes, and
Yeah,
so we're gonna have
it'll be
it here on YouTube at When the Kids Go to Sleep and on iTunes. So it should be there by now. There will be a link probably below that we will put below Denise Vlogs. We'll do that for us. Denise, our good friend Denise Vlogs.
Yes.
Denise Vlogs, put a picture of yourself up or something stupid. You're kind of ugly.
That's rude. It's not true.
How long have we been friends with Denise?
Long time. Brett and Denise about the same, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been like 4 years now.
Yeah.
Not quite 4 years.
Well,
It's been like
close.
3.5.
Back in the blog TV days, right?
Not 3.5. It's been 3 years.
It's been a long time.
It's been 433 years is how long we've been friends with them. But yeah, Denise is editing these for us. Thanks,
Yes,
Denise.
she's doing a great job.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Thank you, Denise.
I feel bad that you have to listen to these all. That's what I...
Yes. So sorry. So sorry you have to put up with Shay.
Okay, it's Halloween today. We didn't even wear any costumes. We should have thought about that.
We've been dressing up all weekend. We had a carnival and a trunk or treat. We have been busy. Oh, and a party.
Yeah, we did. You know what I was thinking about Halloween stores who sell Halloween costumes? They probably love when Halloween is on a Monday. Because think about this. If Halloween's on a Saturday night, everybody's going to go get their costumes, up till Saturday night. There's going to be big parties Saturday night, Thursday, Friday. Everybody's going to rush the costume stores, blah, blah, blah.
True.
So if a Halloween's on a Monday, quit hitting the microphone. You are so
I'm fighting with
sometimes.
it. So sorry.
It's like I invited you to do this podcast with me, and it's like you can't even stop hitting the microphone.
This is my podcast, babe.
Hey.
I just let you be part of it.
Thanks, babe. I appreciate it.
Okay, tell us more about the costumes.
Oh, right. Okay, so the thing about this. On Monday, because Halloween's on Monday, so everyone's going to go out for the weekend anyways, because I feel like Halloween's over, but it's Halloween today because we went to the trunk or treating, we went to the kids' festival at the school. We've done like a lot of Halloween stuff, but today's the day of Halloween. So a Halloween store could still be selling Halloween stuff today because they get all that weekend traffic, plus now it's Halloween on Monday, they're selling extra stuff on Monday.
That's a good point.
I bet you, I don't know, you'd have to do the numbers, but I would be willing to bet, a solid $500 that Halloween costume stores do better on Halloweens that land on a Monday.
Well, you're probably right.
That's the stuff I think about when I'm washing my armpits.
What? So tell us, babe, what were you for Halloween?
I was really what I was last night is, Denise, here's a great opportunity for you to throw a picture. We went to Daystorm's party last night, and I was Forrest Gump.
Forrest. Run, Forrest.
Run,
And
Forrest.
had I been prepared better, I would have been Jenny.
Yeah.
But I was a vampire.
You looked good. You were like,
Okay.
she was all pissed off because I decided to be Forrest Gump last minute.
I decided to be a vampire
She's
first.
like, you don't
because Princess
match.
Charles wanted
We
me to be a
don't
vampire.
match.
And
Well,
so
you
he
ma-
should have
see,
been Dracula,
You
right?
chose.
Right.
When you wanted to go with Princess
And
Tard,
so
you teamed up.
last minute, I was like, I'm going to be Forrest Gump. I said, fine. At least I'm going to put bite marks on your neck so it looks like you match me.
What, Roth? Did you say something?
I know.
Raphael! I think it was your hair. I think his hair said something. Everybody was commenting that they want to see your hair, Roth. Do you want to stay anonymous or should we show you?
Let's keep it a mystery for a
keep it a
while.
mystery.
You want to keep it a mystery? Oh, if you guys could see his hair. I feel so bad. I feel selfish, really. I feel selfish
We
that
get
I'm
to
not
look.
sharing the goal. I mean, it's just, if you could picture like a perfectly sculpted ski jump, like the back half, like if it like flipped down, I don't know. It's perfect,
Roth,
Rob.
how do you like that? We're
I
comparing
don't
your hair
like this
to a
light
ski
here because I
jump.
can't see you guys. Oh my gosh. Can we show this?
Oh my goodness.
Can we show this, Rob?
Yeah, happy for that.
So our sound engineer is Saddam Hussein.
he looks way better than that, for sure.
Did you hit your knee, Patricia?
Patricia.
We have an injury. Roth, we need a tourniquet in here. Allison is bleeding profusely on the ground.
My name is not
Sorry, Patricia. But this is Roth's hair. You got to see it in real life. This is just an artist rendering. Oh, can you see it there?
an artist rendering.
This is an artist rendering, obviously, of the
Oh,
the
man.
suspect in question. But his hair is just like, it's sculpted. Like, it's perfect.
It's beautiful.
I feel like one day, like, if Roth, I'll tell you what, if that ever turns out to be a toupee, I will be severely disappointed in you.
I'll be impressed.
No toupee yet.
Okay, good. Speaking of costumes and Halloween, happy Halloween. We're going right after this. We're going over to our kids' school to do, what are they
Their
doing?
parade.
They're doing
where
the
they get
parade
dressed up
through
at school
school.
and get to prance around and show everybody their costumes.
I loved that.
I did too.
What were you every year? In school?
Princess. I was always a princess. Because my mom was way talented, so she made us, homemade princess dresses. So they weren't the same as everybody else's. They were always different. And
She made them
loved
like, yeah, from scratch, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wish our kids had a mom like that.
I know, right? I thought of that.
You're busy as crapola.
Yeah, I'm pretty busy. Guess I'll never be
I
a
remember-
good mom.
I remember I was a Dracula. I think I was like in kindergarten or first grade, like the first year I ever went to school. It was like back in the days when they had these giant plastic. Remember that smell of like a Halloween costume when you would open it?
yeah.
And like the capes, like you'd get like this
They were like
plasticky
plastic.
smell, like you're gonna suffocate.
Yeah.
Suffocate.
I do remember
Do you
that.
suffocate?
Suffocate?
Twitter. Oh, Twitter's going off. Oh crap. We got to go to the tweets.
Twitter.
is telling
I
me
love your
Twitter.
little messages. She holds up a sign.
She has a little thing like
Twitter.
Twitter. People are asking questions on Twitter. So, anyways, I was this Dracula, and I had this really scary Dracula face, and I won for scariest Halloween costume. And I remember going home that
That's
day,
amazing.
like after school, and I was like jumping on the trampoline, and I was looking down at my cape, and I was like, man, that is scary. And I was like so proud of it. I was like, look how scary it is.
I'm amazing.
Um.
Funny.
Anyways, okay, so happy Halloween to everybody. So let's go to, you want to do some, let's go to
Let's go
Twitter.
to Twitter and check out.
Please encourage me to lose 10
questions.
pounds in a month. I think I need a push. Just do it, hoo-ho-hee.
Hoo-ho-hee?
Hoo-ho-hee. It's Huohai. You should have a segment where you read people's letters asking for parenting advice. Kids like Dear Abby thing. Yeah, that'd be good.
That would be fun.
You know, we really we need to get the show a lot more structured, and we're gonna probably, that will all happen. We'll definitely have segments, and we'll probably have like a producer to help us like get all these things prepared. But right now, it's just like us hanging out, chilling in the studio. Mama Todd hitting the
Sorry.
microphone.
I am a noob. I'm getting used to
You're
this.
a podcast noob. You'll get used to it.
Because I have to turn and look at you, but my mic is right. Okay. Anyways, haha. Twitter, guys. Let's talk about Twitter.
This guy says, talk about how Maker Studios came about or the epic rap battle you've done. Epic rap battle. See, what Nice Peter is doing right now is he's probably pissed I even announced it, is he's trying to stockpile because these things take a lot of time. They take a ton of time to like produce and to film and to like do the voice tracking. Because first you have to make a song. You're making two things, not only a music video, but you're making a song and a video. So it's like two, and then you have to combine them. And so he's trying to stockpile right now. Like, there's a bunch that are coming up and big changes coming up. And so he's, trying to get them stockpiled. So I can't tell you anything yet, but just be watching for it. And then Maker Studios, big announcement today, actually. Courtney Holt is the new COO. I think that means Chief Operating Officer. So he's like in charge of like the day-to-day at Maker Studios.
And tell us who Courtney Holt is exactly.
He is a great man. He's a great man. He has a beard like mine, so you know he's a great man. He said that my beard's untamed, which I appreciated.
It is untamed,
and then I
for sure.
Like
it's crazy.
What do you mean it's untamed? Explain what you're talking about.
It can't be tamed.
Oh, this thing? Oh, this old thing? I'm going to cut it off in a few days. I'm sad.
Yay.
He is the former president of MySpace Music. Courtney Holt is. Now he's COO of Maker.
COO.
We should play that Maker reel.
Yeah, do it.
Should we do that?
That's fine.
Denise, in editing right now. Well, we can't do that for the frackin' because like the audio for that. We'll just play it. We can just play the audio if it's on the podcast.
I don't know where it is.
Well, let's. I know. I have an idea. Where's that at? Is it on Maker.com? Roth?
Look at the whiteboard.
Oh.
Sorry, hello,
Allison.
I made you this awesome whiteboard and you're not utilizing it.
Well, I want people to be able to go to find it at Maker Studios.
Yeah, the website. Just the website. You'll be able to play it right there, right off the website.
What was that laugh, Allie?
This is that we're not prepared laugh.
I know. So this is Lisa Nova just put this together. She filmed and edited this. And Lisa is talented. Where do I? Okay, so I just go to talent, or where do I go? Maker. What do I click on? I'm on the.
If you go to the site, I think there's a little thing right towards the bottom. It says play reel.
Oh, play reel. It like just
is.
popped up. All right, check this out. Oh, that's cool. Put this down below, Denise.
Special effects, props, set dressing.
Animation director.
An actor.
Executive producer.
I'm passionate about anything having to do with new media, online video.
Content.
I'm from Mexico.
Idaho, actually.
That was you.
That was me.
Who am I? I make videos.
Maker. I work at Maker Studios.
I love working here.
I would say I learned everything I know.
John,
What do you want?
To express myself.
You don't have to wait for someone else to be creative or to be cast in something. You can just create your own project.
He's an opera singer.
Questing for your
I
dreams.
sing, I write songs.
Constantly creating.
When I grow up, what do you want?
Oh, wait,
Carly, Kaylee, Omar, Cassim.
I like to make things that
This is
get
so
reactions
fun.
from people.
Pure energy, pure creativity.
a little hope.
Changing this
He's
entertainment
gonna be on our
industry.
basketball team.
Maker.
My greatest fear is
Failure.
Fish. I went snorkeling one time in Hawaii.
Fish.
Huge
That's
mistake.
that's
It's
Courtney
not to
Holt
be
right there.
fearless.
He's the new COO.
Maker Studios is born out of the passion of empowering an individual.
I am.
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 Let's watch Princess Tart at the very end. Watch this.
I am.
Oh wait, now I forgot. This is a real.
I
all the
like
stuff we've
it.
done, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So you can go watch that. You can go watch the rest of that if you guys want to go to makerstudios.com.
It's cool.
And we are here in the home of Maker Studios. This is a big, exciting announcement. Google, as you guys know, or may not know, has just invested like $100 million into YouTube. And YouTube is partnering with a bunch of different media companies and celebrities. Basically, I feel like, YouTube doesn't want to be known as like the get kicked in the balls, like cute cat videos
You
anymore.
want
It's
to
like,
be a little bit more professional, I guess.
yeah, well, it's just going to be a new form of entertainment. Like YouTube has developed enough where it's like, it's going to be another network. But instead, like, when cable TV first came out, back in the, old days, there's just network TV. There's like 5 channels or whatever, 3 channels. And then they went to cable TV and there was like 300 channels.
Right.
Now there's hundreds and thousands of channels on YouTube. YouTube is going to be thought more of like as like TV channels than just like sites or like users or whatever. So congrats to Mommy Tard who got some of that $100 million. Are you gonna use it to buy shoes?
Well, yeah.
Tell us
Why
about what you're
wouldn't I?
doing, Mommy Tard.
No, we're starting a mom's, we call it like a mom's section, a mom's vertical at Maker. And we're going to have our hub channel, which is the mom's view. And then various different moms. Right now there's like 4 or 5 of us. And we're just going to be creating
Carly,
content
it's like
for
a
you
freaking
guys.
harem of like
It's
hairspray
so fun.
and hotness. That
It's
should be
fun,
your
and it's
tagline. H&H,
hairspray and
hotness. It's the H&H crew coming through with hairspray and hotness with 96 FM. I always go into the reday.
You always do.
But
Well,
yeah,
it's not just like for moms, it's for women in general. So just anything that women would be interested in.
When is that photo shoot going to go up?
Oh, yeah. No, it's going to be like, we took all those pictures for the channel,
Oh,
the background and stuff. So that's going to be up. And then we're going to launch our first Mom's View video mid-November. So
that's going to, okay, so all those, like when you guys are in the nice dresses?
Yes.
That's going to all be on the, nice.
Yes.
Can I tell that?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
you
We had a photo shoot with all of us moms, and it was so
Can you tell
fun.
them like what you were doing? Like with the pan and stuff?
What?
With the pan.
Oh, yeah. This is what we were doing.
Duh.
We did a photo shoot, and Miss Kimmy Aaron from the fashion section at Maker, she like styled us, and we had these really nice dresses and shoes, and they did our makeup.
They looked
and
amazing.
It was so much fun, and we even had the kids in some of the photos, so it's gonna be awesome.
But what would you do? You were holding the pan? Explain that.
Yeah, well, we had...
You're acting like I'm crazy here, but you came home the other day and you're like, I have a pan in my bag. Isn't that silly? Tell them about the pan.
I will get to the pan, Shay Carl. Relax. He's really excited about the pan.
I want to hear about the pan. Tell them about the pan.
So I brought a pan and a rolling pin to work with me.
It's cute. I thought it
for
was
the
a good
photo
idea.
shoot. So the idea of the photo shoot was we were all nice. It was very glamorous. And then the last half of the photo shoot, it's like, we're taking these glamorous pictures, and we're filming this too. So this is going to be sort of like our intros and stuff too.
Like a real.
And then like all of a sudden the kids run in, and it's just like chaotic. Like we're these moms, and we want to be glamorous, but really we're moms. So the kids come in, and then we have like flour on our noses, and I'm holding this pan and the baby, and it's like, it's fun.
That's a great
and
idea.
Kaylee had a laundry basket and
On her hip. Yeah. That's going to be so great. That's so smart.
it will be cool, promise.
So what's your first video? Is it going to be like hey, we're the mom's view, hotness and hairspray? That should be.
That's exactly
what we're going to say. I'm going to talk Carly into doing like a segment called H&H, hotness and hairspray, and I'm going to co-host it on Carly's channel.
Good luck.
Okay, so Kim Kardashian filed for divorce after 72 days of marriage.
Whoa, yeah.
Can you believe it? Do you want to talk about this? What were you reading? You're reading something on here. Where are we at on some gossip website?
I don't know. I have a few opinions about it.
On Halloween Day, too, the scariest day of the year.
Here's the question. It's like, obviously, their whole lives are being filmed. It's like, oh, wouldn't this be a great marketing tool? Or what would you call it? Like a publicity stunt
Oh,
or
yeah,
something,
like if it was like a big, like paid thing to like,
we get married, we throw this huge giant wedding. She has 3 wedding dresses or something like that. And then... divorced.
Listen to this. The couple reportedly have a prenuptial agreement. Because that's right. Like, what is the prenup? Like,
yeah.
Because
that's one thing in my mind.
Richer, though?
If you get married and you sign a prenup, isn't that just like setting yourself up?
We're gonna get a divorce probably.
We're just
so don't
planning
take all
for the
money.
future. We're planning to get divorced.
There should be a prenuptial
That's weird to me.
jingle. There should be like a.
Prenuptial agreement.
You're gonna get a divorce.
Don't even do it.
Don't take my money.
In my opinion,
That's all I really
if you're
care
gonna sign a
about.
prenuptial agreement, that means you should not be getting married.
The couple reportedly have a prenuptial agreement, and celebrity lawyer Laura Vassar has been tapped to represent Kardashian. According to TMZ, the pair's $10 million wedding cost approximately $138,000 a day as of October 31st. So their wedding, basically their wedding cost them, for how long their wedding lasted, $138,000 a day.
I can't even.
That's an expensive.
I'm like floored right
publicity
now.
stunt.
That's so crazy.
So I mean, think about that, right? Like, did if it was a publicity stunt, did E Entertainment or whoever produced this, did they make $10 million in revenue for this show? You know, like in advertising and stuff. So maybe they made $20 million. The wedding cost 10. Do like, you know, because you knew it was extravagant. It had to be.
Oh yeah.
So maybe they made $20 million on the whole show and everything. So it was 50% gain in profits, or double 100%.
You're all doing the math.
There's my math. Anyway, so they got a divorce. That's sad. Whenever I hear the D word,
sad.
We don't even say the D word in our relationship, do we, honey?
No.
Because you gotta.
No D words here.
You gotta. I mean, like, how do you? It's. I don't know. It's what it is. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, Allie
now
and I
the
were
segment
saying,
where I drink water.
Yeah, Allie and I were saying it's like, if you watch the episodes, I don't know if you watch them. I shouldn't, but every once in a while I'll turn it on.
It's like
you get like
you
sucked
flip
in
through and you're like, this is such ridiculous trash.
But I'm gonna watch it.
45 minutes
I
later,
have
you're
to
like,
see what
can't
happens.
believe these guys. This is so stupid.
And I actually like
There's
the show.
another
I like.
episode on. Oh, I think another one's coming up.
I think they're pretty.
They are pretty. You gotta give
But
them that.
if you watch the episodes, like, it was either right after or right before he was about to propose to her. They were talking about something, maybe their living situations or buying a house or something that they should have talked about like months before you propose to someone. You know, things that you should know a lot about a person and what they want in life and their goals before you pop the question, because it's not like that stuff just magically comes together. You have to talk about it and make sure you're on the same page.
Like, what do you think are the big things? Like money? Like,
Money.
what's the first thing? Well, for us, what was the first thing? You were hot, first thing. Check. Hot.
I think
check.
Life goals in general. Like, what do you want in life?
Yeah, religion is huge.
Religion is
For
way
some
huge.
people,
It
it's
really
bigger
is.
than others, but for us, it was pretty big.
Yeah.
Right? If I wasn't Mormon, you wouldn't have married me. Third.
You wouldn't have married me either.
That's probably true.
It's just because you.
Awkward.
I mean, things that you're raised believing and your life goals. I mean, you don't. It doesn't even have to deal with religion, but your general, what you want out of life.
I think
if it's not on the same page, then that's not going to work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, love is love, and you can't. There's no boundaries on love. Love will find a way. I mean, there's a lot of different relationships, but for us, I mean, if you wanna build on common beliefs, like, because for instance, like when we met, like the first time we ever met, because we'd been raised in the same church, we probably both knew the same 50 primary songs. And we had never even met before. Like, I could have came up to you and started singing, "Whenever I hear," and you would have known exactly what song I was singing.
You're singing.
Exactly, right? So it's like you already have this giant foundation of like a common beliefs system, and that's like huge. So yeah, religion is big for people. Money, what is the statistic? 73% of all divorces end in fights over financial, things.
Money is a huge one.
Yeah, I think and especially, for like people like, that's why people like this get prenuptial agreements, because they have so much money. That's what I was going to say. Like, who's richer here?
That makes sense too. So then it's like,
who is Chris Humphries, by the way? Is he a basketball player? He's some athlete. I want to know who has more money. Like, who stands to gain, like, like who could he get more of Kim Kardashian's money?
I feel like she's way richer.
You think?
But that's just my general, like, I have no idea. I've not looked it up or anything,
well,
but that's just my...
I know sports pretty good, and he's definitely not big enough for me to know who he is or what team he plays for. Because I'm Mr. Sports Guy. I know it all. So they're getting a divorce. That's sad for them. Don't get a divorce. Yeah. Don't get married. I mean, like, let's talk about that. I think that's what a lot of the Twitter questions people want to talk about, our relationship. And when we were dating, how long did we date for? A year? And August. Okay, so our first date was September 3rd. ish, Labor Day, went wakeboarding at the time of our lives. I
It was
showed you the
awesome.
best. You were in love with me. I remember that day I loved about Colette is that you didn't quit. We were wakeboarding, and you didn't you lose a contact too?
I don't remember.
Oh,
I
my baby
probably
lost
did.
a
Oh, my
contact.
eyes! I can't.
She lost a contact, and she was trying to get up on the wakeboard, and she couldn't do it, and so she kept trying. She didn't give up. She's like, I want to do it again. I want to do it again. And I was like, yeah, she's not a quitter. She's fighting. And then, I think you did lose a contact because you were like, because then I was even like trying to be a helpful guy. I was like, oh, can you see it in the water?
Yeah, right.
We're in a reservoir, He's like, oh, can I see it?
You're so helpful,
can you
babe.
see it? I was
Thank
going to
you.
find your contact in the freaking reservoir.
Oh, that's funny.
And then you kept going. Anyways, so then I proposed to you 800 times, and then you finally said yes on when was that? A year? August? I can't remember the dates.
It was you proposed in November, I thought. No.
It was Christmas, was it? It was colder out.
It was November because
Are we married? What's
he
your
proposed in middle of November. We got married January 3rd because I remember we only had
We were
a month
engaged,
and
yeah.
2 weeks to plan a wedding.
It was good.
Thanks,
though,
Mom.
right?
By the way, you did awesome.
That was good. That's all I
Yeah.
need.
It was way good.
What's an average engagement time? Probably 3 months.
All
dates.
all the
we
dates
should put
of
these in
those
the
should
calendar.
be
We
in
got
the
to do that
calendar,
today
actually.
too. Today's Monday.
We're gonna put our first
Calendars.
day and just random stuff. Not like you guys really
you
want
guys
to know
care
all the
about
time,
that.
but you're gonna have it in your calendars
We'll
if you
figure it
order
out.
one.
Do we have that in our journals? Can we go through and figure
Yeah.
that out? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have some dates in there. So we're doing
So
calendars.
much.
Today's the last day. Actually, we are going to the calendar guys today to tell them he's going to show us a proof. Well, it might be pushed another day, but we're going to say, okay, yes, and then they're going to print them off.
So we'll have calendars
so
ready.
you can order below if you want a Shay Tard's calendar.
Yes.
They're going to be nice, too. I wanted them to look good. They're going to be functional. They'll have all the regular dates, so you'd be able to use it as a regular calendar. And they're going to be colorful.
As a regular calendar.
Yeah, it's not going to be like a...
Well, that's what it's for.
There's all 12
silly.
months in it. That's what we're saying, okay? You're going to get all 12 months in this
Plus
calendar.
tons of sweet pics of our family. Sweet pics.
I was thinking, somebody was saying, anyways, calendar. Go
Calendar.
check one out.
Go check it out.
Let's do some Twitter questions. Is the podcast available to download? Yes, like we said, it's going to be on iTunes. It probably should be below. Can you talk about your thoughts on the kids starting to vlog? Here's the interesting thing I was thinking about the other day on my run, because that's what I do on my run is I think about things. How long are we going to call the kids the Tard names?
Well,
because Baby Tard can't be Baby Tard forever.
no, but she will be. Does that make sense? Because she'll always be
yeah, like
Baby
that.
Tard. Like she knows
Is
that
it
identity.
like a character? Okay, so that's a weird topic to bring up. But what I thought is
It's like a nickname. If you're grown up and your family calls you Bud, then it's not weird if somebody calls you Bud.
Hey, Bud.
It's not like she's gonna all of a sudden be like, "That's really weird that they're calling me Baby Tard." You know what I mean?
Like when she's 30, are we gonna call her Baby Tard?
Knowing that
Baby
she
Tard.
has her name, but then she has a Baby Tard name.
Well, here's what I was thinking is once they get old enough to start, this is what this guy says. Can you talk about your thoughts on the kids starting to vlog? Like when would we ever let them get like a Facebook or like a YouTube channel?
Well, I think
old?
we should wait until
12?
Well, because on Facebook, isn't there an age
13.
that you have to be to have
I think
your own
terms of
Facebook?
service on YouTube, you're
Yeah,
13.
there's certain terms of service. I think we would wait
13.
and heed to those rules.
Yeah, you gotta follow the rules.
And then be very engaged in what they're doing. Like I was talking.
Kidding me? Yeah, I'm gonna log into their accounts every day.
Yeah, we have a big computer just right in the
Yeah.
kitchen, and that's the one that they're able to.
I'd say
use,
13.
Watch videos and stuff.
Is that a good age?
Yeah,
Our kids are
I think so.
Our kids are. They're ready to do it now.
Yeah.
I think
But
if you
you
gave
gotta-
Suntard his own channel, I think he'd run it. I think he would love it.
He would, but who would do all the technical stuff?
He would. I bet you could teach Suntard. Brett could teach him how to run Final Cut, and I bet you he
probably
could do it.
could.
They're kids. See, that's why
But-
I feel like the level of entertainment just in general is going to rise so much in the future. Like all the kids who are on YouTube now are starting to learn how to make videos and make all this stuff now. In 10 years from now, they're going to be amazing. Like the content that's going to be produced.
Right.
That's what's exciting about, that's why Google is investing in YouTube, $100 million into all these channels to try to create these really talented people out there. There's so much content that can be available. Anyway, so I don't know. We haven't decided yet, I think is the final answer. We haven't decided how.
I mean, the way that we always live our lives is we just kind of
By the seat of our pants.
by the seat of our pants.
Mm-hmm.
No, we just do what feels like is right at the time,
That's what we
like
always.
right now, I feel like no, there's no way we would let them start
Yeah.
right now, but we'll just see how they mature and grow and what they want to do with their lives, because they might not even want to do stuff like that.
They better be football players, though.
They better
They
be
better.
doctors
They can do it.
and
Listen, they
football
can do
players
whatever
and
they want in their
cheerleaders
lives,
and
as long as it's what I want them to do.
yeah, right. Shay's crazy, guys.
Like the podcast needed that. Did it need that? No. Okay. All right. Let's do our daily mommy turd kissing now.
No, that tickles. Stop.
Why do you
He's
smell
so weird.
good?
Sorry, guys. He's so weird.
It's like cocoa butter.
Hey, okay, it is. We have to wrap up now because we gotta go. We gotta go watch the kiddies on their parade.
It's time to go see the kids wear their costumes. Did he bring paint? Did Sundar bring paint?
No,
paint his face?
we're going to. He didn't
we're
want
gonna
to.
paint it?
He didn't want to. I asked him. I said, "Do you want to bring the paint?" And he goes, "Heck no." He even said it. Heck no.
When I went to the,
I think it was so hard to get off, and it was itchy. And he looked like Shay did his war
job.
paint music.
Makeup.
His war paint makeup. And he went and looked in the mirror and he was like, "Oh, Mom." I'm like, "Do you feel like it's too much?" He's like, "Yeah."
I basically just was like smearing it all over his face. Because when me and Casey would go hunting, we would like have contests. Like we would like cover because we wanted to look like Rambo. We wanted to cover every inch of our face. So I was like in that mode, and I don't think he liked it.
No, I don't think he did either.
Happy
So,
Halloween, Sundar.
That's cool
Here's a lot
though.
of
The
makeup
less
for your
maintenance,
face.
the better.
Yeah, that's true.
But we gotta do Princess Tart's makeup because she
What?
is a vampire,
she's a
a vampiress. I don't know what you call that.
Let's see. Any more questions from Twitter? Talk about raising kids in LA versus Idaho. Oh, that's a good question. For the most part, like, I don't know. Like, our kids are pretty much like with us all the time. Like, our kids don't have like friends that come over. They go play with their friends. They're like always.
We do, but I'm
doing-
usually with them. Like we have play
Yeah.
dates at a park or something, and
I think they have a lot more opportunities in LA. I mean, Idaho is definitely like, it's a lot more hometown for us. Our family's there, and but it's just like I think there's so many cooler opportunities for them to grow, like culturally, and different personalities that we're around all the time. I think it's. I mean, it can be good and bad for kids.
I think what really matters is what we do at home. You know what I mean? Like
That's true.
if we keep their home environment stable and when they come home they know to expect a certain thing or a certain environment, then I mean, because they're gonna get,
you can only hide so much,
can't,
right?
You
Yeah,
can't shelter them.
Yeah. They're gonna see. They're gonna. There's only so much that you can like keep from your kids, and eventually, they're gonna hear about all the bad things.
Yeah, and it might as well be from you.
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna have a very open, like when it comes to the birds and bees talk.
Our kids are gonna be like, "Mom, I don't want to know."
Because I never really got it from my parents. Like,
Really?
Are you kidding me? Like, never. I don't think me and my dad. And
I
my,
definitely got it, and I was like, I don't want to hear it.
Like, what would they say? Who? Your mom or dad?
Well, like my dad.
What would he say?
My mom's the same way. Well, just about like what the difference between boys and girls and what boys are thinking when you're on a date versus what girls are thinking.
Boys
and I was
just
like,
wanna have
"Dad, you're
sex."
disgusting. Stop it." And of course, as a girl, you don't want to, think that boys are disgusting, but they are. So, I mean, they're good, but they're different.
I'm gonna tell my daughters.
dad,
I'm like, listen, you
he was
think
very
he's Prince
open with me.
Charming? Yeah, he is super open. You think he's Prince Charming? He just wants to touch your butt. He just wants to try to make out with you.
He might like you.
So, not all guys are
too,
like that,
but he also
yeah, he might really cherish you, and he might really think that what you have to say is interesting. But he also wants to make out with you and grab your butt.
Anyways.
Yeah, so that's going to be an interesting conversation. I'm definitely going to be out front, open, honest, forward with our kids. I'm like,
and you
listen.
have to teach them that they just need to, like, they can't just be like, "Okay, whatever you want to do." They need to.
Oh yeah.
They need to have a moral stand, and
I don't
they
want
need
to think
stand
about
for
that.
Whatever it is.
I just want to turn that part of my brain off until it comes time to have to think about it. Is that a good way
I
to
kind of
prepare
look at
for
it like
something?
it's gonna happen, and we're gonna have moments where it's just like, I
jeez.
remember those days. So that's the other thing is you have to remember how you felt back then and and talk to your kids
Yeah.
the way you would have wanted.
Dude, I remember learning.
be
I remember
talked to.
learning that stuff from in like 8th grade locker room from like these
Yeah,
two dudes who found one
exactly.
of their dad's pornos
Ew,
and was like
bleh.
explaining what was happening, and we're all like, all of us kids were like changing like to get ready, and we're all listening, and they're like, these two guys were like, and then this happened, and then
See?
this happened,
Isn't
and I was
that
like,
awful.
and I was like just
awful.
listening, and I was like, whoa, that's weird. Like that's how I learned basically the birds and the bees.
That's why you have to talk to your kids because they're gonna
Yeah,
hear it
I'm
from
gonna tell 'em.
somebody, and it's gonna be different, and it's not gonna be like I remember. No, I'm not gonna tell you that.
Tell us
But
what.
No,
Tell
when I
us.
was young, and well, my mom, had passed away right before I was coming into womanhood or whatever, and so I heard about it from somebody else, and it was so scary to me. It was like
You heard about sex from somebody else?
No, about becoming a woman.
Like you're having your period?
Yeah. And it was so scary. I was like,
and
I
then
don't wanna be a woman.
there's blood. Lots of blood. Lots everywhere.
This might be PG-13 today, but yeah.
Inappropriate.
So you need to talk to your kids about stuff like that. It's very important. So
Maybe we should like link a website now that if you don't have good parents that are willing to talk to you about this,
no,
go to this website and
I'm
learn
not going to
about
tell
it
you.
the
You talk
proper
to your
way.
parents.
Yeah, great.
Hey, Mom, Dad, Shay and Colette told me to ask you about sex. What's sex? Shay and Colette from the internet. Yeah, they want me to
don't
know.
do that. Oh man.
All right,
What
we gotta
kind of
wrap it
worms
up.
did we just open?
I don't know. We'll talk about
Okay,
some more
so wait.
sex next time.
So wait, recap.
Halloween.
Kim Kardashian.
Sex. It's a natural progression of events, it seems.
Oh, we're so
Once again,
organized here
thank
at
you
the
for coming
Shay
to
and
our
Colette
podcast. Let's put our hands up in victory. For we have podcasted once more.
We have conquered another podcast. And we better get going. The time is now.
Happy Halloween.
Shay.
Hey,
He's
thanks
so
everybody from
inappropriate.
Maker
I'm
Studios
so
in Los
sorry.
Angeles, California.
It's
the
Shay
I'm
and
trying to find music.
Colette
Hurry, say some more.
podcast.
We are doing some
Join us every.
podcasting.
Wait. Are we doing this every week?
It's the podcast.
Oh!
With Nice Peter doing epic rap battles of history. All right, until next time, thank you for coming to our
Thank you.
podcast. Salud.
Bye-bye.